Hi Virgos, welcome to your March reading. Um, I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for viewing my videos every month and subscribing and liking and sharing. I just really appreciate it. And also for the Virgos that have ordered a personal reading with me, I just love working with you guys like one-on-one. And I'm just really, really grateful for the positive feedback. So if you would like a personal reading yourself, then you can find that information down here below. I'm not going to pressure anybody, but I just want the option to be there. So if you feel connected to my energy and you would like me to do like a personal reading for you and you want some guidance or some, clarity on the situation, specific, to your energy, then I would love to work with you. So you can find that information down here below. Now let's get started on like the general reading for the Virgos, because I feel like we have a lot of things to talk about. Definitely been dealing with a lot of different energies that you have to, like, I feel like we went from left to all the way to the right, and just now trying to find our balance in it again. And it's not easy to shift. I always find the shift between the Aquarian energy and the Pisces energy pretty intense. And I have a Virgo moon. It's because it's so like one way to deal with the emotions, and then it shifts completely to the opposite. And once we get used to like the Aquarian energy, to take things as they come, and see it for what it is, and then just things coming in, we deal with it and we just look at it rationally. And then all of a sudden we go into Pisces and we're like, whoa, wait, what? I got all these feels, is what I want to put it. Like, I still have to do this, still have to do that, but now I'm considering my feelings with it, and I just don't know how to feel, So we're trying to find balance in that, and the best way to work, because we also, of course, had the full moon in your sign. Exactly, the King of Pentacles focus on the stability and the foundation, The best way to work with that energy is to just flow with it. Because the water is going to flow, right? It got to flow. It is, it comes in, it gets really high and intense, and then it flows back out. So when emotions come and show up this month, and they will, because we're also, coming into Mercury retrograde on 23rd of March. So definitely emotions. I feel like the word emotions is just the most accurate for almost all the signs this month. So Virgo, we spoke about you starting to really say goodbye to things that just don't make you happy, or to pass things that just make you sad thinking about it, or to release hurt and pain from previous relationships, or job situations, things that made you feel on guard and that have caught you off guard, in the past. People, places, things, starting to say goodbye to that. And I think that in March that become and reach like an all-time high, because we get like, the energies of the retrograde. So we could like, oftentimes, that can show up in a person, right? In an ex or whatever, that comes knocking back on your door, wants to reconcile, wants to see like what's good, but often it could also just be you feeling heavily, I don't know, like you start to feel sort of triggers, and you start to think about that person again, and about that situation, or about what was and what it could have been and should have been, and why it didn't work out like that. And then that's just part of the deal with Mercury retrograde. Yes, it's the planet of communication. Yes, so definitely devices and stuff, and just communicate in general, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But because you're already sort of going through that transition right now, you know, what can stay, what got to go, where am I going? Just feeling sort of out of balance. So, maybe it's also getting clarity on situations, right? To see somebody's offer for what that was. It was never a stable offer. It was never a commitment that was anything of like a king, energy. It was just a page. Page is offering, but mostly it's like childlike. It's not really serious. It looks a little better than it actually is, but it's a start, right? It's a starting phase. So sometimes we start dating and the person looks really good and start offering you things, and then all of a sudden it stops. So you never evolve to a knight or the king. So and those type of things can come back in. I feel you needed to sort of go back and see things for what they were, and instead of that you just kept yourself sitting still or closing your eyes to certain things, but you can no longer do that. And you don't want to no longer do that. Don't want things to linger on forever. It's just you want this new fresh start. And it's not necessarily maybe like in okay, not necessarily it may be like, oh my god, I'm gonna leave this relationship, gonna start a new job, gonna do this, gonna do that. No, it could be, of course, but I feel it's more in like out, for example, like you thinking, I want to be more positive. I've lived my life in this and that way, and now I would like to add more, to come more from a place of gratitude for things that I do have, for the things that I did live through, for the person that came into my life in the past and showed me all these lessons. I did grow from it. It did, show me that, show me this. I feel like that is shifting, that's changing. You're coming from like this new place, and if you're coming from a new energy, and I feel it's way more spiritual, whether you are aware of it often or not. It's not about that. It's about when you start creating from a different energy, you're starting sending out different type of thoughts, words, energy. That's when you start attracting different things. You just do. It's the law. It's a law. It's always, it always works. So you got like the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, right? So this could mean is that you had somebody communicate clearly or harsh in a way, and you felt left out in the cold by that. I feel as well maybe a person that is from the past that have made you felt left out in the cold is, sending a message this month. But it's not, I don't really see it necessarily as like reconciling. Like, it's not like, oh, let's get back together and stuff. No, it's like we have to sort of end things and see them for what they were, and now let's move on. You can really release it and you can move towards victory, because you got the Chariot again. Chariot is a really good card when it comes to releasing things and moving forward and being and standing in your own power, right? When you control your own energy, when you control your own thoughts, so what you think, what you speak, it's what you bring about. But when you come from a positive place, that's when you start controlling things and you start to get power back into your life, because you know that you co-create with the universe, right? I feel it's all about leaving the things behind that made you feel like let me put it in a different word, made you feel like made you feel like this, let me put it like that. the new shift, the new change, that didn't came out of just, oh, I'm so happy and now I'm just gonna follow this happy life path. It's about you feeling left out in the cold or had like a dark night of the soul for the last time you would. That was the last time. That was the time where you thought, okay, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I'm going to take off this blindfold. I'm going to see things for what they truly are. I'm going to speak about it to whatever I would need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And you need to clear things up, communicate clearly. And that is putting you right on the chariot and make you move forward. You know, and this is a Cancer card, so it could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but it could definitely be just, you know, the energy you're embodying, which is a really good energy, you know, to come from. Whatever you manifest right now, especially like the first 2 weeks of March, it's your energy, it's your moon, right? It's your full moon. So you can work with that energy and manifest really like good things. If you come from this positive place and energy, that's when things start to come into fruition. But it's also when you start to be in control of your own thoughts and be in control in what you bring about in life. And it's not like you have to control everything, like you have to control every thought, everything. It's just once you shift the energy, once you start become aware of what you think and what you speak, you automatically catch yourself doing it by the way you feel. You know, so so for example, you wake up late. Like you didn't hear your alarm, whatever, you have like, I don't know, 15 minutes to get to your job, you can't find the right jeans, you can't do this, you can't do that, everything's just going and you're just screaming around the house, right? Like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late. You get to your car won't start, or your bike is not good, everything just falls apart, and the only thing that you can focus on right now is that damn, I'm late, it's negative, this day, this won't start, it's bad, it's like, you know, all those type of things, right? What I mean with like, you start to control by the way you feel rushed, you feel uneased, you feel like you have to, you know, that's the energy you're sending out. What you get for that is the exact same thing that is on that same level. You know, you start to attract things that make you more late and stuff, you know, and it's not easy, but it takes like 2 or 3 seconds at one point to think, okay, you know, I wake up late, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna take it easy, I'm sure that everything will you know, be fine. And I'm sorry, these are supposed to be upright. I'm just gonna go and I'll arrive when I need to arrive, you know. I'm just gonna, you know, do my best, but I'm not gonna stress about this because I feel, you know, and you start feeling different. So yeah, you might still end up late, but then your boss comes up to you and say, oh no, you know, we won't start in 10 minutes. We're all late this morning. Like that. And I'm not like just making this up or something, like stuff like that's happened to me for I don't know how many times. The most craziest things can happen when you start to come from a certain energy. I have no idea why I'm getting so deep into this. I hope you guys don't find it annoying. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, right? Because you are in control this month. Yes, control. Emperor. Beautiful in a way, because I feel you want to be in control again. I feel you want to reclaim your own personal power again. And it is that by having that last time feeling out, left out in the cold, that last time dark night of the soul, where you can't sleep, where you have anxiety, but you don't know the answer, or you just don't know why you feel like this, but you feel like that, right? It's transitioning. It's a transition and a transformation towards this new you, because you're healing from certain things. And yes, we got a Tower card, but a Tower card is a great card for building down those type of foundations. Whatever this was, whatever is leaving your life, whatever is getting removed, it wasn't supposed to be there anymore. I'm not going to say in the first place, because I believe that everything comes into our lives for a reason and a certain amount of time, and then it leaves our lives when it's supposed to leave. unless we're holding on to it too tightly, and then the universe steps in and just removes it from your life because it's not supposed to be there anymore. So whatever is going out of your life is supposed to leave because it brings about healing and a rest period. And I feel that some of my Virgos have been dealing with a lot of heartache. You know, feeling like, when is it gonna end, right? But you're getting back in control. You are in control this month. I mean, you get the Aries cards. It could be dealing with a fire sign, you know, but I feel that this is what you gonna embody. It's the Emperor. Building a new foundation, empire, building empires, right? It is coming from a new energy. It's reclaiming your personal energy. I feel really strongly with the Emperor today. And it could be that your boss is, you know, telling you something that can make you feel like a tower, but it's actually going to bring about really a lot of new positive things in your life. Like you could get like a transition or something to a different, you know, job or to a different location, and then end up, you know, bumping into someone that you were meant to meet. So yes, you are in control, but also allow the universe to bring things in your life that are there, supposed to be there, right? So, sorry, what else you got for Virgo for the month of March? Exactly. The Devil card. So it could be dealing with a Capricorn, but what was going on, Virgo? And it's Virgos I'm talking to, the Virgos that I'm picking up the energy from, because I know this is a small group of Virgos I'm talking to. I'm sorry if this is not for you. Maybe check out your moon or your rising sign. But I want to focus on the storyline and feel it's really important to talk about this. So whatever you're questioning right now, whether you have to leave or not, and it's not making you feel happy, it's not making you feel, or it's making you feel lack of control, bound to it, but not feeling like you're evolving in the situation, it's gonna get removed this month because it's the Devil energy. And I feel by just sitting here and being blind to the person's actions, to the things at work, to the people that's stealing your ideas and stuff. It is by being blind and being silent this month, Virgo, is feeding into the energy of the devil. So you're going to get more stuck and feel more, you know, like you are just bound to the situation. You're not, you're free. You can just get on your chariot whenever you're ready. And if you are taking, yes, exactly. Because the universe is really like trying to get you out of this and move you into the good stuff. Because you have evolved and learned from the situation. So what is falling out is beautiful. Because look, we got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups in reversed, which is perfect. Because that's you. That's where you're working towards this month, Virgo. And then we have you, the beautiful Empress. I always feel strongly like an earth sign. Because he's earthly. It could be actually any sign, but I feel that this strongly is you. Whether you're a man or a Virgo woman, doesn't matter. You're gonna come from this. You're gonna come in and build things from this energy and no longer from her energy. You see how stuck she is? You know? And here we got the Empress. She's a queen. She has her throne. She has knowledge about things. She really knows. But she has the ability to transform things into their fullest potential. You know? She's not an arrogant woman or anything. She's very approachable. You can definitely approach this woman, but she won't chase you. You know, it's like you gotta do a little bit with your own life path right now. Is that If you gotta chase it so hard, don't. If it's costing you so much energy and it's making you sacrifice everything you are, don't. Know that that is not for you. Because you're in a period right now that things are gonna come and flow to you if it's meant for you. You gotta work with it, right? You gotta stay positive and keep your eyes open and not sit blindly by the water, but keep your eyes open, you know, balancing things out. And the thing is that what you're manifesting right now is coming from a completely different energy. You're going to follow your path, your passion. And the passion is power. If you have passion for it, for something, you have the power. It's a perfect combination, right? C represents passion. E represents power. If you give a little bit of both, it's a perfect combination. It might be like you are, because we have the Empress and the Emperor, so it could be that you are in a relationship or you're meeting somebody new and you guys are so perfect for each other. These two can build anything together. You know, it's the perfect couple. She has aspirations, he has aspirations, and they combine perfectly. They align with each other's energy. They give each other space to do whatever they gotta do, you know, but they also spend time together. They work on ideas together. They work on ideas separately. They create from like this creative space, from the heart, from the passion, the soul. Beautiful relationship can you know, be between an Empress and the Emperor. It's just a couple, you know. I feel like it's like a dream couple, but that is personal, you know. I like the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups too, you know. Also, yeah, I actually like all the queens and kings together, but I do just love this empire couple. I just do. I call them the empire couple because they build empires together. Is blessed though. Knowing whatever is coming into your life right now, I feel like this is really like you're getting the blessings are coming in. Like that's what I feel like. If you're willing to flow with the energy the Pisces season will bring you, if you're willing to flow with leaving things that feel like you have to, like you feel like you're bound to it and it's negative energy and make you feel left out in the cold, if you're willing to let it flow, go and trust the universe to bring you to this chariot so you can move towards victory, blessings are starting to flow in. The healing is coming in. And it started already in January and it's just progressing, you know, it's progressing to something. So that's very general as well, but you're no longer crying over these 3 cups. But the amount you took to cry over these 3 cups and just to let, you know, I feel very strongly as well is that you looked at these 3 cups and you just took time to say goodbye. You know, to say goodbye to them. Now you're ready to pick these 2 cups up because it came up in reverse and you're getting a blessing for that because I know and the universe knows like it's not easy. It's not easy to see things as they really are. It's not easy to have to really look at a person and see them in their true light. It's not easy. And often we try to reflect that on ourselves, right? Like, whoa, why didn't I see that person for what they were? Why didn't I see that job for what it was? No, don't do that. Show yourself compassion and know that things are going the way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to come in your life to learn your lesson. If you're willing to learn a lesson and are willing to no longer feed into energies like this, of you damn knowing, like you know that this is not healthy for you, these type of situations, right? It's making you feel miserable. It's making you feel like you have to be blind to certain situations. And if people communicate harshly with you, I feel that very strongly. If you learn that, to no longer give energy to that, it's not going to come back in your life because the universe sees you learning the lesson and applying it. Very important. Okay, let me see what else we got going on. I feel like money is going to be good March. Yeah. Okay, yes. You see? Because that's when your real offers coming in. I love that. That is, I'm sorry. That is, the Knight of Cups. He's coming in and bringing you, a blessing, a message, a love offer. There's something of value in this cup for you that is coming towards you, and trust and know that this is coming to you. If you expect it to come, it's going to come in. Yeah, exactly. No more offers. You see? We got the Page of Pentacles. So we got another page energy where we have offers all of a sudden on this new road we're on with the Chariot, right? Picking up on the road, we're picking up the energy of the Empress. We're walking into some blessings, some serious blessings, offers. Because now you open up your energy, so things are coming and flowing in. You're attracting completely new things now. Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then we have the Three of Cups. So celebration, you start to feel better. And the Seven of Pentacles here again. You've planted these seeds out of a good heart. Let it come back to you now. It's time for you to reap those rewards and time to get those positive things coming. And you're gonna receive some good things because look how happy you are. Celebrating and everything. And I know that this could sometimes mean like a three-party situation and stuff, but I don't feel that at all right now. Not for the future energy. Definitely out and about. Feeling like you want to socialize again after a time of retreating and taking your rest. And do that this month. If you don't feel up to it, don't go. Just don't go, because don't give out of that, out of your own energy. Okay, so what is here? Exactly. Six of Wands. Like I said, it's celebration time. In one way, I feel you're on the horse now, right? Moving towards, this is actually already reaching the point of victory. It's like coming at your destination. And people are just, admiring for what you do. I feel it's more like the universe admiring for you shifting your energy. And it's bringing in the blessings. And I feel like if you do something, online or anything, it's just the people love to see you coming back into your own energy, into the real fun Virgo that you guys can be. And leave this behind and reclaiming your own power. And you do that sometimes by just coming from a place of self-love and self-care, which involve self-love, self-care, compassion, in the sense of showing compassion for yourself that you've been through this and you let somebody in or whatever. It's okay. Showing yourself compassion that right now, tonight, for example, you don't have the strength or the energy to go out. You need to retreat. That is showing compassion for yourself. Don't say to yourself, well, I wasted all my years and my good years and I've just taken way too long. No. It's about the here and the now. That's the only thing you got. What do you decide today and here and now, in this very moment you listen to this video, what you're gonna, bring about? You can shift your energy every second of the day by starting to, for example, write down all things you're grateful for, And in the end of the list, you probably have like a smile on your face. You're like, oh, I actually got a lot to be grateful for. So I think, because I don't really feel like any more cards want to come out, it's a beautiful ending card, right? Six of Wands. Yeah. Definitely. That was it. Nothing else wants to come out. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll take that, right, Virgo? Okay. So go with that this month. follow that new path, that new energy. And whatever that is just eclipses out of your life or whatever, let it go. It's not supposed to be in your life anymore. But you know, because I see you, you're naturally going to tap into that energy, Virgo. And you're going to have victory over the situation. Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so oh, I'm sorry, my neck. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys in the April readings. I'm really curious how this is gonna play out, because this is coming. So thank you again, Virgos. I really love you guys, and I hope to see you in April. Bye. Bye, guys.